All right, game number 2 of the day. Best of luck to both teams on trying to top game number 1, as it looks like it's going to be a great day of softball here. This is the final winner's bracket semifinal game, as it's Carissa Spring out of Manhattan College on the mound and in the circle for the junior Brakettes, taking her warm-up pitches to her battery mate Caroline Berlone. We'll have the Guilford Sporting Goods starting lineup in just a few short moments. Wall will do that when he's all set up. And again, it is the Stratford Brakettes and the Junior Brakettes. The winner will play Stripes and Strikes at 7 o'clock. The loser plays at 5 against the Connecticut Rebels.
So for the senior Brakettes coming up to bat, we'll have Bree Pelicone, Katie Siglampaglia, Chelsea Villar, Molly Lennon, Kat Palmer, Morgan Tainer, Anna Gadack, Kylie McLean, and Izzy Ingersoll. Meanwhile, the defensive alignment from our friends at Milford Bank, always there. The defensive alignment for the junior Brakettes. It is Krista Spring pitching. Her battery mate, Caroline Berlone, over first is Lucia Ceccarelli. At second base, we have Kaylee Durkin. At third, Leah Amadon. At short is Hannah Irons. And the outfield left to right is Gracie Moa. We have in center, Cece Cummings. And in right, Zoe Monchin.
Looks like we are ready to go. First pitch foul, 0-1, and right at 105 underway here for the second game of the day. And this is the Stratford Brakettes, who will be the visitors. Junior Brakettes home, 0-2 the count. As this is Bree Pelicone, 0-2. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strike. Pelicone out of Barry University. She'll split the 5-6 gap and a leadoff single for Bree Pelicone to start off the top of the first and start the ball game.
And Katie Siglampaglia up to bat. She started her time at 14 years old with the Connecticut Impact, along with her sisters Mary and Patty.
Out of St. Peter's, a nice bunt for her will move up Pelicone to scoring position. So Zach, we'll call it 5-4, 1 away.
And Chelsea Villar up to bat.
Villar out of Hofstra. What's at stake?
Chelsea Villar.
Well, glad you asked. What's at stake is if the Brakettes win, Stratford Brakettes that is, they will advance to the winner's bracket final for the first time since 2022, but their 8th championship Sunday in a row. The 1-0 floater over the second caught for out number 2 brings up Molly Lennon, the Wesleyan Cardinal. I believe that's Middletown.
Now batting, number 3, Molly Lennon.
So 2 away.
So Molly Lennon, second baseman, been quite the home run hitter for this Brakettes team.
First pitch, low and away for a ball, 1-0.
So after a Friday, would seem to be a quite the home run palooza. In game 1, only 1 home run.
Liner just foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Despite a very tight game, only that 1 home run by Tribal Peeps.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner on first. Upstairs. Have Jenna Moss from Softball U sitting to the right of us. She was a former junior Brakeette. 2-2 the count.
We've seen a lot of great players come through that junior Brakeette organization, joining not just the Brakettes, but other organizations as well.
2-2 fouled, still 2-2. Softball U looking for their first WMS tournament win. They are playing the losers bracket quarterfinal. 2-2 foul. Elimination game at 3 o'clock or maybe a little after this one finishes up, depending on what comes first. They'll take on the defending champion Central Jersey Lightning, who lost in a thriller just a few moments ago. 2-2 just outside. Berlon couldn't quite get the frame. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner on second. For Lennon, the payoff. Ball 4. Now runners at the corners.
2 on, 2 out. Now batting number 29, Pat Palmer.
And credit to Caroline Berlone, they're able to really dig that one out.
Keeps Pelicone at second. Palmer looking to cash in. First pitch a strike. Berlone keeps it in front of her. 0-1. So the good news for the organization is the team is going to go to not only the winners bracket final, but Championship Sunday tomorrow. For Junior Brakettes, it will be their second straight Championship Sunday appearance. However, they've never in their team history competed in a winners bracket final. The 0-2 chopper could be a tough play for Amadama. She makes it 5-3, side retired. So nothing for the Stratford Brakettes. The Junior Brakettes get ready to lead off. And presented by Guilford Sporting Goods, here is the Junior Brakettes starting lineup read by my colleague, Mr. Olan Wall.
Well, we start off with C.C. Cummings, followed by Kaylee Durkin, Carissa Spring, Hannah Isaac. Hannah Irons. My apologies. I'll try to read some handwriting, and my brain did not realize that was not the right last name. My apologies. Aaliyah Amadon, Lucia Ceccarelli, Zoe Monsheen, Grace Yamoa, and Gabby Yamoa, and Caroline Berlone. Also first letters, always giving me problems. Your defensive alignment for the Brakettes. Pitching, you have Sydney Adelson going over to Morgan Tainer. At first, Kat Palmer. Second, Molly Lennon. Third, Katie Siglampaglia. Shortstop, Izzy Ingersoll. The outfield left to right, Bree Pelicone, Chelsea Villar, and Kylie McLean. Thank you to Milford Bank, always there with the defensive alignment.
Sydney Adolf sitting on the mound in the circle for the Stratford Brakettes, one of their top pitchers. She's out of, I believe it's pronounced Salisbury University.
Yep. That's in Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it?
Let's see here. Sent me to a new tab. C.C. Cummings out of Endicott College stands in. They're the Seagulls. They're in the NJAC conference out of Salisbury, Maryland.
Oh, Maryland. Okay. Right, near Baltimore. That would make sense.
1-0 the count for Cummings. Bunt attempt. She went 1-1. There's 2-1. So due to the coin toss, Junior Brakettes are home. 2-1 now. 3-1 hitters count to start off C.C. Cummings. 3-1 misses ball 4. Cummings draws a walk. So in WMS tournament history, the Junior Brakettes have not defeated the Stratford Brakettes in the WMS game. We'll talk about the tournament that the Junior Brakettes beat the Stratford Brakettes in a little bit later. Here's Kaylee Durkin. Durkin takes the first pitch, foul, over to one of the videographers of the tournament, Jason. Sorry, I did not catch his last name, but he's good friends with our general manager, Rob Baird. Foul ball now, 0-2 for Kaylee Durkin. She is a graduate from Cheshire Academy and will be attending Seton Hall.
Great school.
Outside 1-2. A great school, great program as well. Big East. 1-2 foul, still 1-2.
Funny, I always think of Seton Hall with basketball because they at one point were a major basketball powerhouse school.
One-two foul, especially back in the day.
Yeah. And they produced some really good teams.
Well, nowadays they've been doing starting to get back to that in basketball as well as St. John's. 1-2 misses now, 2-2. Hope you are all enjoying your Saturday, well, now early afternoon. I mean, temperatures are in the 80s. Thank you, Lordship Corner Market. It's not too hot, but maybe good weather for a pool day, though, if you're watching by the pool, by the beach. Durkin delivers. Now 2 on, nobody out. And the Junior Brakettes are in business here as it's Carissa Spring out of Manhattan College. Alon, something that you and I both know, the MAC well represented throughout the organization.
Now, we've seen a lot of players come from Manhattan College to the Brakettes and the Junior Brakettes.
Fouled off, 0-1.
Should say Manhattan University, my apologies. There's also a Manhattan College, which does not cause any confusion at all, I guarantee you.
Well, this is the Manhattan Jaspers, which is Manhattan University. 0-2 the count is where Carissa Spring is from. Sometimes I mess up too, and I apologize for that, but 0-2 cut on and miss, strike 3, 1 away.
And Carissa Spring taking a strong swing there.
Now batting the shortstop, number 14, Hannah Irons.
And Hannah Irons, the cleanup hitter, with 2 on, 1 out.
She is out of the University of New England. And she'll split the gap between Siglum Paglia and Ingersoll, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. And another storyline here as Aaliyah Amadon steps up to bat. Another storyline here. The Junior Brakettes have not beaten the Stratford Brakettes more than once in their history in a season. First pitch, ball 1-0 to Amadon. Amadon, who is out of the University of New Haven. One out in there for a strike, 1 on. Bases are loaded. Amadon at bat.
And as a reminder, the winner of this game will go on to play the Stripes and Strikes at 7 p.m.
Loser comes back at 5. 1-1 foul. 1-2.
Winner will play the Stripes and Strikes. The loser will play the Connecticut Rebel. And the Connecticut Rebels and Junior Brakettes actually started off the tournament back in pool play with a fantastic game, ended 4-2 in favor of the juniors.
Grounder. They get the out at third. Nothing else. The let Cummings score. RBI fielder's choice. Amadon and the Junior Brakettes strike first. 1-0.
So good piece of hitting there. Just hit the ball softly to the infield. You get one play. And that's the play over at third base. You were not going to go ahead and get a double.
First pitch, strike, 0-1. Right there, early on, you'll take the sure out, and the sure out was right there at third, so job there from Ingersoll. However, also good job for Amadon getting that placement hit there. 0-2. Lucia Ceccarelli, Amadon's teammate over at the University of New Haven. Stairs 1-2.
And as a reminder, after this game, we will have the Central Jersey Lightning and Softball U.
1-2 foul ball.
And that will be the first elimination game of this tournament, taking place in the loser's bracket.
Let's try to get pen on poster board here. Try to make it a little bit clearer.
Don't even worry about it. We'll be
1-2 outside 2-2, and maybe if I have time between games, I'll run to the mini mart to see if they have Sharpies. 2-2 chopper. Good play there. 6-3 side retired as Ceccarelli down from Ingersoll 6-3. Junior Brakettes do strike first. 1-0 juniors. We head to the second, where it will be 6, 7, and 8 for the Stratford Brakettes.
good small ball there by the juniors. A walk, a pair of singles, and a ground ball bring in 1 run. So we'll have coming up Morgan Tainer, Anna Gadak, and Kylie McLean.
So the good news, if you're a Brakette fan, one of the Brakettes teams will join or will be in Championship Sunday tomorrow and will be playing at 7 o'clock tonight. That's the good news. The bad news is, who do you root for if you're a Brakette fan? As the Stratford Brakettes are looking for championship number 13. They have not won the WMS tournament since 2022. For the Stratford that's for the Stratford Brakettes. Junior Brakettes are looking for their first ever WMS tournament final appearance and WMS tournament championship. As Morgan Tainter out of Huston College, again, it's Tainter, Gadak, and McLean all due up. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. 1-0. Over to Irons. Going to be a long throw. She gets the out. 6-3, 1 away.
And a great job by Lucia Ceccarelli over at first. Had to take a high throw and keep her foot on the bag. Great effort there by the young first baseman.
Anna Gadak now. Gadak out of Merrimack. First pitch swinging. 5-3, 2 away. Amadon with the play there. 2 away brings up Kylie McLean out of Monmouth University.
Site of a famous battle during the Revolutionary War, Monmouth, New Jersey.
First pitch. Did she go? No. 1-0 the count. Up the middle goes McLean and a 2-out single for her. Brings up Izzy Ingersoll.
1 on with 2 outs, now batting.
Ingersoll, the shortstop in this game. Last batter up in this, on the lineup, I should say, for the senior Brakettes.
Out of Southern Connecticut State University. In New Haven, first pitch of strike, 0-1. That's a very good school. Good majors in journalism, as well as a lot of teachers graduated from there as well. 0-1 foul, now 0-2.
Well, you got to love a good teacher's college because we need certainly a lot of great teachers out there.
0-2 chopper, heads up. Pelicone and Coach Pitney.
You've got to be very brave to be a third base coach in softball. A lot of balls get hit right at you.
Oh, 2 in the dirt. 1-2.
I remember some games at Lions when Pat Sanders, who was at that point was the third base coach, would get hit by some balls.
1-2 upstairs now, 2-2.
Kind of felt like the Brakettes were targeting him with some of those fouls.
Line drive, base hit for Ingersoll, and all of a sudden, back-to-back singles with 2 outs. Stratford Brakettes in business here, looking to tie it up.
And Pelicone, who started this game off with a single, chance to tie it up with another one.
Furlong talking things over with her pitcher, and now top of the order in Bree Pelicone. That was a 2-strike pitch as well. Pelicone took over to left field. First pitch, a strike, 0-1.
Now, you mentioned the fact that the winner of this game will punch their ticket into Championship Sunday. And the reason for that is even if they go on to lose the 7 o'clock game, they go to the loser's bracket on Sunday and play at 11 o'clock.
0-1 misses, 1-1 the count.
For those of you unfamiliar with WMS tournament rules, this is a double elimination tournament.
1-1. Ooh, bobbled, but Amadon makes the play to get out of the inning. Fielder's choice. 5 unassisted side retired. So a pair of singles, but nothing else. It's 1-0 Junior Brakettes lead the Stratford Brakettes in the 17th annual WMS tournament.
Brings up Zoe Monchine, Gabby Yamoa, and Caroline Burlone. The bottom of the order here for the Junior Brakettes.
So 6 teams represented. 3 different states, Connecticut, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania are the 3 states represented. This is a battle of not only Connecticut, but a battle of the town of Stratford and the Brakettes organization. The inaugural winner was the New York City Havoc. Most titles, Stratford Brakettes with 12. The second most are the Central Jersey Lightning with 2. And they're going to have some work to do to get their third. And one last little nugget before we resume here with Zoe Monchine's at bat. The furthest traveled champion was the St. Louis Saints. That was back in 2017. They beat the Bloomington Ladyhearts in the only championship game to feature 2 Midwest teams, as Bloomington was out of Bloomington, Illinois. So now Zoe Monchine, first pitch, misses for a ball, 1-0. Oh, foul 101. UC Berkeley is where Bonchine attends college. We talked yesterday, great school out there in Berkeley, California.
Yeah, my nephew, in fact, was looking to go there, went there for a summer program.
Line drive foul. Now nothing, or I think it's 1-2. I could be wrong. Scoreboard showing 0-2.
He ended up going to UCLA. Certainly not a bad safety school.
1-2 is the count from the umpire. Curveball outside, 2-2. Two-two. Chopper foul. Everything but the count resets. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter, bottom second. Takes a little while to get used to the WMS tournament. Stratford Brakettes. Sometimes they're not the home team. As in pool play, they were the final game. They were away.
I am glad, though, that the Brakettes kept the John Stratton rule that the Brakettes always get the third base dugout.
I do like that as well. The 1-2 liner, just foul. And I still like the whole coin toss. I believe it remains 2-2. The umpire did indicate 2-2 earlier. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes, no one out. Chopper. Gonna be a tough play for Sigler Paglia. Couldn't get it out of her glove in time. Safe for Monchine. That should be a single. We'll get the official ruling in a minute. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Katie Siglen-Pagley had a very tough hop to get. Did get it, just wasn't able to adjust in time to make a strong throw, but it was still accurate.
Brings up Gabby Yamoa. She's out of Carnegie Mellon University in the Pittsburgh area. Nothing to 1 the count. She's a pretty good theater program there from what I've seen. Up and in. 1-1 the count.
I always think of the Carnegie family for the Carnegie Endowment.
1-1 cut on a miss now. 1-2.
A lot of museums and other arts programs really have their name. Of course, Carnegie Steel, a huge part of the building of America.
1-2 cut on a miss. Strike 3. Adolphson's second strikeout of the game. Brings up Caroline Berlone. Berlone, former Stratford Red Devil, now going to college, or going to be entering her first semester at the University of Vermont, Castleton. I just received some sad news to confirm on my Google thing here.
Oh, I haven't even seen any announcements.
Yeah, well, it happened yesterday, but I just got notification today. 2-0 foul, 2-1, as country singer and songwriter Janine Seeley passed away at the age of 85. 85, yes.
Not a name that I know, but sad to hear.
2-1 cut on a miss now. 2-2. I mean, July was a rough month in celebrity deaths.
Oh, yes.
2-2 the count. Upstairs now a full count for Caroline Berlone.
A man who was a huge part of my childhood, Ozzy Osbourne.
A huge part of mine. Another one, a huge part of my childhood, Hulk Hogan. 3-2 payoff and splits the gap, and a single there for Berlone. And 2 on, 1 out brings up the top of the order in CC Cummings.
One with one out, now batting number 44. Keep coming.
And courtesy runner for Berlin. Trying to see the number there.
It looks like 9.
I might be Dylan, number 5. Well,
Oh, 5 could be 5, yep.
we'll get confirmation in a minute. First pitch, strike, nothing and
Avery
1.
Dillon
Yes,
running
it
for the
is number
Tigers
5,
at
Avery
first.
Dillon. So Dillon running for Berlin. Good piece of hitting there for Caroline Berlin. 1 out, 2 runners on for CC Cummings. One in there now, 1 and 2.
Another great songwriter who died recently and was a part of my life, but Tom Lehrer was a musical satirist and also professor of mathematics at University of California, Santa Cruz. Died at 97.
Wow. I'm not familiar with this work, but I do know the name. That is very sad news. 1-2. Outside, 2 and 2.
One of the more interesting songs of his where he sang the periodic table of the elements to the tune of I Am the Very Model of a Modern Major General.
Wow. I have to look that up. Maybe between games, 2-2. Foul ball. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the Junior Brakettes. They lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. So far that winning pool play and getting the automatic bye into the winners bracket semifinal did not go well for the Lightning. We'll see what happens with the Stratford Brakettes, but so far not so good for them. It's a full count, 3-2 the count. Payoff, foul ball, still 3-2.
Still 3 and 2 to coming.
Payoff. Up and in, ball 4, bases loaded for the Junior Brakettes.
Bases are loaded
And
with
now
one
it's
out.
Kaylee Durkin.
Now batting number 50, Haley Durkin.
So Junior Brakettes potentially, or with the potential to really open this game up with a 1-0 lead and bases loaded.
First pitch swinging foul for Durkin, 0-1. Oh, 1 upstairs, 1-1. One to Durkin. Misses. 2 balls, a strike, 1 out.
Just a tinge inside.
2-1 outside, 3-1. Three-one cut on and miss. Count runs full, 3-2.
That was just a little bit above the numbers. Might have been ball 4 if you're not swung.
Payoff. Up the middle and a single there for Durkin. 2 runners will score. And it's 3-0 Junior Brakettes. And now Carissa Spring.
So Spring looking for her first hit. Struck out back in the first.
First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Foul ball, 0-2.
But a 2-run single for Kaylee Durkin. And this game so far looking very good for the junior Brakettes.
Pretty good crowd here for the bow of the Brakettes. 2 away as Spring swings and misses, brings up Hannah Irons.
And Hannah with the single back in the first. But what a difference 2 days makes. I mean, back on Thursday, it was cold, it was rainy, it was windy. Today, perfect softball weather in the low 80s.
Yep. Thursday, it was cold, windy, rainy day, as you mentioned. Yesterday was not rainy, but a little windy and a little cool at some points. In their first strike, 1-1. Maybe a little bit cooler at the beach where you were.
That was still pretty reasonable there.
And today, 80 degrees, probably the best day of the tournament so far, weather-wise. 1-2 to count. 2 Hannah Irons. We may be due for another Lordship Corner Market weather check in a few moments or so. 1-2 foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. The Iron.
One, 2. Hard hit. Ball foul. Still 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Number 14, the batter, Lennon, in and out of the glove. Had a jump for it, but couldn't quite make the play. And Irons with a base hit to load them up.
And that's the right call to call that a single. It went off the glove of the second baseman, but she really had to leap up for it. Otherwise, that ball's going into the outfield.
Yeah, Abaddon.
No action in the Brakettes bullpen.
First pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Bases loaded here for Amadon. She came through with an RBI fielder's choice in the first. And it was Durkin with a 2-run single here in the second. And the junior Brakettes are looking to stun the Stratford Brakettes here and advance to the winner's bracket final. 1-1 cut on and missed now, 1-2.
Oh, he certainly had an upset in the first game with the 2-time defending WMS champion Central Jersey Lightning losing to the Stripes and Strikes.
1-2 cut on and missed, strike 3. Side retired. 2 more for the junior Brakettes. They lead it 3-0. And for the Brakettes, it's 2, 3, and 4 due up.
That's Katie Siglampaglia, Chelsea Villar, and Molly Lennon.
And about the Stratford Brakettes, they are from Stratford, Connecticut. They finished the regular season entering the tournament with a record of 20-3. They have won 16 in a row entering this tournament, 18 in a row entering this game, and a record of 22-3 overall. So an 18-game win streak is in jeopardy as well. And their players to watch: Katie Siglampaglia, Molly Lennon, and Kat Gallant. This is the 17th WMS tournament Stratford Brakettes have competed in, and the only team in the field to compete in all 17. and they are a 12-time champion, 7-peating between 2010 and 2016, and then 5-peating between 2018 and 2022. However, Lauren Pitney is looking for her first as the head coach of the Stratford Brakettes. Thank you for that clarification. Siglum Paglia, first pitch swinging, just not enough as F7 to Yamoa. One away brings up Villar. First pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. 1-0, soft liner caught. L6-2 away. As Irons collects that one, will now bring up Molly Lennon, who reached on a walk back in the first. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0.
Main Brakehead squad.
1-0 on a miss, 1-1. As far as the Junior Brakettes pitcher goes, Carissa Spring, a little bit of trouble yesterday against the Central Jersey Lightning, as this one tough 7-run inning is what bested the Lightning to winning Pool B. And we'll see the Lightning again at 3 o'clock against Softball U, as Coach Quinn Sandor will call time on 2-1 count, and we'll have a local Union 48 mound visit, as he'll discuss something going on inside the circle.
Chris Springs pitch for just a quick, big check up on the pitcher.
Strange home plate umpire going out there to break things up, and really wasn't that long after Coach Quinn came out to talk to Spring, so wants to try to keep the game moving here. Do respect it. 2-1 foul ball. Oh, almost hitting a fan there, lounging on the right field bleachers. 2-2. Lennon connects with that one deep to left. Yamoa can't quite make the play in the shade. Still 2-2.
Still 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, no one on for the Brakettes. They're down 3-0 against the Junior Brakettes. 2-2 misses, count runs full, 3-2. We'll have a payoff shortly. Payoff fouled, still 3-2.
So Lennon, who walked for last time up, full count here. Trying to get on base by any means necessary.
Payoff pitch, Lennon deep. Cummings, one hopper and the play. L8 side retired. So 1-2-3 go the Stratford Brakettes. Junior Brakettes send up 6, 7, and 8.
16 teams fully knowing each other. She was playing deep against Molly Lennon and was able to just move back a few steps. Leap up to get that.
So for the Junior Brakettes, they enter this game with they enter the tournament 14-8-1, finishing their regular season in 2025. This game with a record of 16-9-1, as they played 3 tournament games already, 2 pool play games, and then defeating Softball U yesterday by a final of 6-0 to get them to this point. And for them, their players to watch, Sophia Scarpa, who looks like is dressed today, CC Cummings, and Carissa Spring. This is their 7th WMS tournament appearance. Their best finish was the losers bracket final in the year 2020. They lost that game, finishing 3rd, looking for their first WMS championship in team history. Also the first championship game appearance and winners bracket final appearance in team history. Ceccarelli lofts that one to left. F7 one away. Brings up Zoe Manchin, and one last little note. The only championship right now for the Junior Brakettes was back in 2021 in the Caroline Farley tournament. They beat the Stratford Brakettes 3-2 in that championship game. Manchin takes the ball 1-0. That was a very fun game to call back in 2021. 2-0.
Brakettes cavalry charge.
2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. Oh. 2-1 cut on a miss now, 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Junior Brakettes. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Stratford Brakettes. We've seen one upset earlier today. Will we see 2 upsets in the winners bracket semifinals? So far, what has been an unpredictable tournament. That's why we love August softball. And up the middle goes Manchin. And a 1-out single, her second hit of the game. Moore struck out back in the second. First pitch outside, 1-0. One out in there for a strike, 1-1. 1-1. Pitch. Misses. 2-1. 2-1 from Alston. Foul now, 2-2. 2-2. Upstairs. Count runs full, 3-2. Payoff, foul tip. Still 3-2. Foul tip into the glove, strike 3, 2 away. It's now 5 strikeouts for Adolphson. Brings up Berlone, who singled And her last at bat later scored. First pitch swinging, and nice catch there in the backstop from Pelicone to retire the side. So a single and nothing across. 3-0 remains the score.
Defense by the catcher to go ahead and keep everybody in the game. Credit to Morgan Tainer. We now come to the fourth. And it will be Kat Palmer, Morgan Tainer, and Anna Gadat.
Looks like Tainter and Pelicone did switch as Pitney is heading back out to after a little meeting right outside the dugout, trying to get her girls going here. As it's Palmer leading off. Palmer, Lennon's teammate from Wesleyan University. As we're in the middle innings here, but for the Stratford Brakettes here, I mean, so far not looking so good. They want to get to their first WMS winners bracket final since 2022, but still plenty of ball game left. As Palmer will lead things off. First pitch foul, 0-1.
So Palmer grounded out to third last time up.
Palmer takes that one to right, playable and caught one away. F9.
But Lauren Pitney had a conversation with the team, and let's see if it turns into some hitting. Morgan Tainer grounded out last time. So far, the Brakettes with 3 hits in this game. Been out hit 7-3.
First pitch foul, 0-1. Tainter has been a sharp hitter for this Stratford Brakettes team throughout the season. Steers. 1-1 the count. She had a home run in the second inning against Softball U yesterday. Hits that one sky high towards the track. Cummings tracks it down, though. F8, 2 away.
And Chris Spring has retired 6 in a row thus far.
Now batting number 6, Anna Gadat.
Anna Gadat now. Grounded out 5-3, her last at bat. Grounder. Irons make it 7 in a row. 6-3, side retired halfway through. The junior Brakettes are leading it 3-0, and junior Brakettes starting to raise some eyebrows here as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Well, we have certainly no shortage of upsets here at DeLuca Field. Always a risk. You see some teams that really surprise you, and I'll tell you what, so far this junior Brakettes team looking very good today. And it will be top of the order, CC Cummings, Kaylee Durkin, and Carissa Spring. That is 1, 2, and 3.
So we're a little over 50 minutes into this one, about 53 minutes. It's been a fun game so far. as potentially another upset alert here in WMS tournament. Cummings, Durkin, and Spring all due up.
Number 44, C.T. Cummings.
We had our first upset of the tournament earlier today. Stripes and Stripes beating the Central Jersey Lightning. Central Jersey will have to play softball U to try to extend their tournament. 1-0, bunt attempt pulled back. 2-0 to count. Two-0 in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Two one cut on the miss now. 2-2. I mean, if you're the Stratford Brakettes right now, if you're Sidney Adolphson, what do you like to see here, Alon, from this team? 2-2 upstairs. Count runs full 3-2, down 3-0.
I mean, really, as much as anything with Sidney Adolphson, it's about finding the strike zone early. Master that strike zone rather than continue to work the counts to 3-2.
Foul ball, still 3-2.
I mean, so far we are in the fourth inning, 2 walks, and just about every at bat is going to 3 balls, which means in a lot of cases she's having to throw the ball closer down the middle than she would like, and that's resulting in a lot of these hits. So I'm a big believer that you aim for a strike on the first pitch.
Payoff foul, still 3-2. Three-two payoff. Took a pad hop on the mound, but a nice play there from Ingersoll. 6-3, one away.
And that's the other thing. Trust your defense. I mean, you've got one of the best defenses in softball behind you. Let them make the plays.
Now batting number 50, Kaylee Durkin.
And now it's Kaylee Durkin. Hit hard, nice scoop from Lennon. 4-3, 2 away.
2 down.
This is what you want to see from the Stratford Brakettes here.
Yep. I mean, let them make bad contact rather than try and strike them out. That's exactly. I shouldn't even say bad contact, but pitch on your terms essentially.
First pitch foul, 0-1. So as far as should the score hold, this will be the first time Junior Brakettes would ever go to the winner's bracket final. Outside. I believe it's 1-1, but also, Junior Brakettes have yet to beat Strikes and Strikes in team history, so there's a story to look after there. 1-2 the count to Spring, but of course, a lot of games left, and you don't count out the Stratford Brakettes. Outside, 2-2.
No, if there's anything we've learned today, don't make assumptions about how the games will go.
I agree. Stripes and Stripes. In both of their bracket play games, had to come back to win. Around 4-0 against Connecticut Rebels, scored 7 unanswered to win that one. Down 5-1 against the Central Jersey Lightning, 2-2 foul from Spring.
2 balls, 3 strikes, 2 out.
Scored, you guessed it, 7 unanswered to win that one, 8-5.
But I mean, we looked at the Central Jersey Lightning, who were just dominant during pool play. It's not figured they were going to be the team to beat. What do the Stripes and Strikes do? They beat them.
2-2 the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, number 21. I mean, the 3 favorites entering this tournament, Stratford Brakettes, Central Jersey Lightning and Stripes and Stripes. That's what a lot of people said. Number 4 would be the Junior Brakettes.
Yeah.
2-2 upstairs. Did she go? No. Count runs full 3-2. Payoff pitch looming.
But, I mean, I also look at the Connecticut Rebels, who played both the Junior Brakettes and the Central Jersey Lightning. Tight games.
Payoff outside ball 4. And still have yet to see a 1-2-3 inning from Adolphson. And now Irons with 2 away.
And Softball U had a big lead against the Brakettes. Brakettes ultimately came back to win. But, at this point, there's no team I would say does not have a mathematical chance here.
Everybody right now, it's a 1 in 6 chance. Fly ball foul.
Well, I will respectfully disagree and quote a little bit of Steiner math, which is only a reference that Will Gallagher will understand.
Or if you're a wrestling fan, I was just thinking Steiner math as well. 0-1 down the line, foul. Just foul over the bag, nothing in 2. We hope you fine folks are enjoying the games here. 0-2, sharp hit foul again. Loser of this game comes back at 5 o'clock to play the Rebels. If it's the Stratford Brakettes, it's a rematch of last year's losers bracket quarterfinal as well. 0-2, foul ball. Out. I mean, I was right, Alon.
That one went right off the thigh, and I mean, Hannah is going to be walking a little tenderly tomorrow, but and have a nice bruise.
Well,
but to quote the movie The Replacements, bruises heal, glory is forever.
In the air, that got some karaoke! Hannah Irons with a 2-run home run, and she points at her dugout in excitement while running the bases. It's 5-0. The Junior Brakettes are feeling it here. Are you not entertained?
Certainly I am. A great home run there by Hannah Irons, joining the home run parade with a lot of players who have hit some shots out in this tournament. And now Aaliyah Amadon up to she is looking for her first hit. And a 5-0 Junior Brakettes lead.
First pitcher strike, 0-1.
Big strike there.
So far, Alon, both teams that won their pools are struggling.
Yeah. Which again goes to show the quality of the depth of this tournament. There is not that dominant one team that there has been in the past.
1-2 foul.
And there's not a team at the bottom that I would say, doesn't belong here or couldn't win.
Oh, I agree with that. There's a lot of talent on all 6 of these teams. 1-2 upstairs now, 2-2, and I mean we can expect maybe some more upsets today.
Yep. I mean, I would, for Softball U and the Rebels, I would say it's certainly going to be a lot tougher purely.
Caught on and missed strike 3, side retired. Down goes Amadon there. However, Hannah Irons sends it deep to right center and emphatically makes it 5-0 Junior Brakettes as we head to the 5th. And I mean, we've seen the Junior Brakettes squeak out some wins before against the Stratford Brakettes this season. Never really seen the Junior Brakettes show dominance over the Stratford Brakettes today. It's a little bit different here through 4 innings alone.
Through 4 innings, that is true. But going back to the point I was going to make earlier, it's going to certainly be difficult for any of the teams in the losers brackets, including Softball U and Connecticut Rebels, that lose whichever team loses this game. That's more about the wear and tear on the pitchers, because you're going to have to win a lot of games to get to the WMS championships. Can it be done? Absolutely. Is it going to cause your pitchers to have some arm pain on Monday? You bet. Fortunately, there's ice. And it will be Kylie McLean, Izzy Ingersoll, and Bree Pelicone up to bat. 8, 9, and 1. Kylie McLean starting things off. She singled back in the second.
14. Kylie McLean.
8, 9, and 1. And the Stratford Brakettes, first pitch swing, and that's not going to do it there. 1-3, 1 away. And now is the Ingersoll.
And Ingersoll also singled in the second inning.
Ingersoll.
It's number 99 on the Stratford Brakettes. First pitch strike, 0-1, and looks like Anna Gadak and Kat Gallant are stretching and tossing. As looks like the Central Jersey Lightning are arriving, getting ready to play for their WMS tournament lives. 1-1 to count. Softball U will do the same thing as well. It's 1-1 foul, 1-2. Hannah Beauregard, Kendall Lamort are sitting to our right.
Not directly to our right. There's a wall there.
You know what I mean, Alon.
Yes, I do know what you mean.
1-2 outside, 2-2.
Can't take me anywhere except the softball tournament.
And a liner on the 2-2, and then second hit of the day for is the Ingersoll, and that will end a string of 8 straight retired from Carissa Spring.
Here's number 12, 3, Pelicone.
And now Pelicone.
So Pelicone 1 for 2, singled and grounded out.
First pitch foul, 0-1. The 0-1 hit that one well to right, but underneath it and making the play for out number 2 is Zoe Monchi. That is Zoe Monchi. Katie Siglin Paglia will now bat. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0.
And Softball U coming over to watch the game. They, of course, will be playing next against the Central Jersey Lightning.
1-0 misses, 2-0. Softball U and the Connecticut Rebels are both looking for their first tournament wins in team's history. 2-0 upstairs, now 3-0.
But both teams have played competitively in this tournament.
Oh, they most certainly have.
So far in this entire tournament, there have been 2 run rules.
3-0 in their first strike, now 3-1. And both run rules have been in pool play thus far.
That is correct.
No run rules yet in bracket play. 3-1, Siglin Paglia right at Yamoa. L7 side retired. So it's an official game here at Frank Luco Hall of Fame Field, going to the bottom of the fifth. The Junior Brakettes lead it 5-0 as it's Ceccarelli, Manchin, and Yamoa all due up for the Junior Brakettes, looking to get this upset win here, and it looks like we're going to have a Wasikowski law firm pitchers change as Anna Gadak will get ready to enter the circle.
And probably about the time to make this change. Adelson's definitely struggled here against the Junior Brakettes, but a chance to give a different look and potentially give the Brakettes an opportunity to keep this game within reach. Right now, it's a long reach, but it is a reach.
Pitching change for the Brakettes.
Do agree with that.
Well, now, number 6.
So Gadak will
Anna Gadak.
pitch.
So again, Lucia Ceccarelli, Zoe Manchin, and Gabby Yamoa up to that. 6, 7, and 8 for the juniors.
To the bottom of the fifth you go. Leading off for the Junior Brakettes, number 24, Lucia Ceccarelli.
3 runs, and we'll have our first run roll of bracket play. And we'll send the Junior Brakettes to the winner's bracket final. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. It is Elimination Saturday, and chopper over to Lennon. 4-3, 1 away. We will have our first elimination game of the day at 3 o'clock. It's Softball U and the Central Jersey Lightning.
Zoe Manchin.
First pitch, Manchin low for a ball, 1-0.
Manchin 2 for 2 in this game. Would love to get that hat trick.
Well, she won't. There, as Palmer sticks with it and gets the out. 3 unassisted. Brings up Gabby Yamoa.
And Gabby 0 for 2.
And now the left fielder, number 4, Gabby Yamoa.
Both been strikeouts.
But she's made a couple of very nice defensive plays out in left field, so.
First pitch cut on and missed, an off-speed pitch from Gadak.
And Yamoa was expecting some heat there. Out in front of that a bit.
0-1 in there. Now 0-2. Oh, 2 swing and a miss, strike 3, side retired. So third time Yamoa goes down on strikes. So 1, 2, 3 go, the Junior Brakettes. Still 5-0. The Junior Brakettes lead here in the winner's bracket semifinal. And should the Junior Brakettes hold on, well, they will be going to their first ever winner's bracket final.
Well, let's just remember at this point the strikes and strikes were down by 5 against the Central Jersey Lightning. Came back. I'm sorry, they're down by 4. Thank you very much, Will. Came back, scoring 6 runs in an inning to get that win.
And that was the 6th inning, so I mean, if Stripes and Strikes could do it, so could the Stratford Brakettes, so could anyone. I mean, you can never count anybody out here. This is tournament.
Nope.
This is August softball. This is one of my favorite times of the year.
It is not over until it is over, and you've got to remember that because
Absolutely.
we have all made the mistake of assuming just because a team has a big lead at one point that will be the final result, and often it is not.
Leading off the sixth with Brakettes, center fielder number 5, Chelsea Villar.
I see Scarpa with the helmet in her hand. Could she potentially be pinch hitting? However, late innings here for the Stratford Brakettes, it's crunch time.
I could see her doing the Kirk Gibson swing with the Dodgers, coming out limping and hitting a home run.
1-0 misses 2-0. Spring has been in control for most of this game.
You're right about that. Thus far, she's allowed just 4 hits.
2-0 upstairs, 3-0.
Also, interestingly, has not struck out a batter.
That's true.
Something you don't typically see in a softball game.
3-0 in there for a strike. Now hitters count 3-1. In there, now a full count. Good bounce back there from Spring. 3 balls, 2 strikes, leadoff hitter. Top of the 6th, 5-0 Junior Brakettes lead payoff. Oh, what a grab there from Amadon. L5, 1 away.
That was a heck of a play there by Alea Amadon. Really had to range backwards quickly to turn around and get that ball.
First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0.
That is why the hot corner is such an important position defensively for any team out there.
Lauren Pitney as a coach, 1-0 upstairs, 2-0. Has coached in one winner's bracket final, and that was when she was the coach of an 18 and under select Brakettes team. That was back in 2021, 2-0 foul, 2-1. That tournament got rained out. Select Brakettes finished in second place. 2021 was a great tournament until that happened. 2-1, sharply hit foul, 2-2, and well, we've seen a lot of great tournaments, 2018, 2022, 2023. I mean, 2017 was a fun tournament as well.
Oh, yes.
2-2, Lennon takes that one. That could be trouble. Cummings says no. 2 away.
I mean, trust me, I was so sad to have to miss the 2020 tournament, but I was like, I was not flying anywhere I didn't have to during COVID. And, such a strange time to have to run the softball tournament. Season starting 2 weeks late.
First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. That was a fun tournament as well.
But yeah, I mean, basically, you had to just kind of figure out new rules for how to deal with COVID prevention in the middle of, because basically the world had shut down about 3 months earlier.
I remember I was by myself for most of that tournament. 1-0, liner right back to Spring. And looks like she's down. Why don't we step aside here as Palmer reaches with a single. And you're watching WMS Tournament on Brakettes.com. I mean, a screamer there from Kat Palmer, and looks like spring is okay. See if she'll throw a couple of courtesy warm-up pitches here.
I'm sure she will. Yeah, they're going to give her a little time just to make sure all the mechanics are still okay. That was a scary moment. Came up, hit her basically right in the solar plexus.
It's like spring is all right. Palmer with a 2-out hit, though. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Could this be a break for the Stratford Brakettes? Oh, misses. Two-0. Misses low again. 3-0 the count. Three 0 in there for a strike now. 3-1. 3-1. Foul ball, count runs full, so good job there. That's the second time this inning where Spring had to bounce back down 3-0 to force the 3-2. Payoff. Misses high, ball 4.
Taker draws the walk.
And that is the second walk from Spring.
Number 6, Anna.
And now brings up Anna Gadak hitting for herself.
Gadak still 0 for 2.
In the dirt, 1-0. Pair ground outs for her. One 0 in there for a strike, 1-1. This could be a big at bat here.
And it looks like Emily Rarick may be getting a little bit of warm up toss going.
We'll see. Cut on and miss from Gadak, 1-2. Avery Toth putting on the catcher's mask, so it is an indication there. 1-2. Dribbler to third, 5-3, side retired. So Carissa Spring, maybe not throwing strikeouts, but still getting the outs and pitching well. A 5-hit shutout through 6 innings of work for her. And now for the Junior Brakettes, they will send up 9-1-2, and it looks like, however, we're going to have a pinch hitter for Caroline Burlone, as it will be Sophia Scarpa to lead things off for the bottom of the 6th. One of my players to watch along, a great hitter who is entering her senior year at Jonathan Law High School in Milford.
And wow, what a great program, or what a great player for that program. I actually have a friend who teaches physics there. So I would say he's probably not listening, but a big shout out to Alan Stern.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. And may I have your attention, please? Pinch hitting for Burlone. Number 2, Sophia Scarpa.
So Sophia Scarpa will now bat her first WMS tournament at bat. She'll face Anna Gadak. That's the top of the order for the Junior Brakettes.
So the Junior Brakettes leading home run hitter for the year. Going ahead and getting the chance here.
Lightning are warming up. Softball U getting ready to warm up as well. First elimination game will be all systems go around 3 o'clock or 15 minutes after this one's over. Depending on what comes first. 1-0, inside 2-0. Two owed Scarpa. In there for a strike. She saw it. 2-1. Tough position for her to pinch hit. In the dirt, 3-1 hitters count to Sophia Scarpa.
You can see the power hitter motif. She is at the very front of the batter's box, wanting to get the ball before it has late movement.
3-1, line right at Lennon. One away. Now the top of the order with CC Cummings. For the Stratford Brakettes to try to start a rally, they have 8-9-1 due off.
Cummings has reached twice, scored a run, pair of walks, and a ground ball.
Bunt attempt from Cummings, and you could just pencil in the single right now. CC Cummings using her speed, and one of the best slap hitters in the organization in CC Cummings.
Yeah, she put that ball beautifully down the third base line. By the time Siglampagle was able to get to it, it took a very quick throw, and I don't think they had a chance to get her anyway.
Durkin, first pitch. Curveball attempt outside. 1-0.
Durkin with a pair of singles, 2 for 3 in the game. And if you think about if you can get 2 more players up.
We get one more on base.
And then it brings up Hannah Irons, who's 3 for 3, including a 2-run homer.
Well, I was also going to make the point that the potential game-ending runs on deck as well. 1-1 outside, 2-1.
You're right about that. A 8-run rule after 5 innings or later. That if that happens, that is a run rule mercy win.
That is correct. 2-1. Liner drops in. And now Carissa Spring for the chance to walk it off a little early and to stun the Stratford Brakettes and head into a matchup with Stripes and Strikes at 7 o'clock tonight. Bunt attempt. She went 0-1.
And to think, if you had on your WMS bingo card, that the Stratford Brakettes would be on the risk of losing by run rule.
And the line drive will drop right in, and the bases are loaded for Hannah Irons.
Great. Bases are loaded. Now batting number 14, Hannah
Pair
Irons.
singles and a home run for her.
3 for 3.
Time called. Are they going to have a courtesy runner? Savory Dillon. Yes. So,
run for the pitcher at first.
Stripes and Strikes is awaiting the winner of this game at 7 o'clock. The loser of this game will play the Connecticut Rebels at 5. Emily Rarick warming up. Or maybe a stretch and toss. 1 out. Dak bobbles that one. It's 6-0. I mean, that would have been a tough play for Dak, and yeah, they're going to say a hit there. The 12th hit of the game for the Junior Brakettes.
I think even if she had fielded that one cleanly, I'm not sure she would have had to play it first, so I can respect that. Now the game-ending run is at second base.
Well, a play anywhere. And a wild pitch there, 7-0. Now a base hit will send the Junior Brakettes to the winner's bracket final.
Don't go there. Don't there. All right, so
One misses now. 2-0. 2-0, 3-0. Three-0 in there. 3 balls to strike, 1 out.
Carissa Spring, 1 base away from ending this game.
Upstairs, ball 4. And the bases are loaded
1 out. Now
for Lucia Ceccarelli.
And that might have been by design to go ahead and set up that horse at home.
Something we haven't seen from the Stratford Brakettes. In danger of being run rolled. Was she in the... Yes, she was.
It bounced off of her, so yeah, while she was still in the batter's box.
The thing will want everybody in. Ceccarelli, another slap hitting threat. Caught on and missed. Beautiful pitch there from Gadak. 0-2. Oh, 2 misses. Now 1-2. We'll have a pair of elimination games starting at 3.
That just goes to show great eyes there. Watch that one go by. Didn't realize it was a ball.
1-2. 2-2.
Risky to throw that curveball out there. With a runner at third that ends the game, but she did it, and respect. 2-2.
Caught on and missed strike 3. That was a great change up there. 2 away brings up Zoe Bonchine.
Now that number 3, Zoe Bonchine.
And this is the last batter of the inning.
You're right about that. 2 for 3 in this game.
No matter what, either the game ends now or we go to the 7th. One dribbler foul. 1-1. Could see some smiles on one Brakettes uniform, not so much with the other. 1-1. Monchine takes that one. Will it find a gap? It will. The Junior Brakettes are going to run roll the Stratford Brakettes in a stunning upset. 8-0. The Junior Brakettes, for the first time in team history, are going to the winners bracket final against the Stripes and Stripes in the WMS tournament. Do you believe in miracles? Yes.
What a job by the Junior Brakettes. 13 hits on the day. Really some tremendous defense, and so much credit has to go to Carissa Spring. She goes a shutout, allowing just 5 hits and strikes out nobody. Something you very rarely see in softball, to throw a strikeoutless shutout. But she did it, and what a job. So, From here on, the Junior Brakettes will take on the Stripes and Strikes in the Winners Bracket Finals
Yep.
at 7 o'clock. And meanwhile, the Stratford Brakettes play the Connecticut Rebels at 5 o'clock. And what a surprise here. Like I said, if your bingo card had the Stratford Brakettes getting run ruled, you would have been very disappointed, but here it happened. And now we are on to elimination games, starting with Softball U and the Central Jersey Lightning. We'll see you here